Okay, what's up guys? Cell here. I just wanted to show real quick the issue I have with this Cypher cage setup I saw on Reddit. And first and foremost, I'm sorry I went on Reddit again. Second, I want to just point this out. This cage here and this setup, if you look at this Valorant plant here, you can see the practical issues when I look at this. When I look at this, I'm thinking, first there's a giant gap here. Like a giant gap. Right, when you're doing it as the video intends, right? In this situation where he shows first, I think is a terrible example, because now look at where they can path out of his cage right after breaking that trip. Because if you're good enough in the game, this trip here, you're gonna hear it and you're gonna pre-fire it, because that trip will always be at the same level to prevent crouch to go through, right? If it's a ground trip, you will be able to hear it towards the ground. So the information trip he's showing and the cage he's showing, it just doesn't work, because now you just give them 4 pathing options towards straight default, path towards the double stack here, path towards graffiti, path towards back default and spawn. Now they have 4 opportunities to kill you from short, when originally they only had 1, right? Because if you actually go and you place your cage normally, or even deeper like this, so it's flush with the short box, and you have that same trip, they have 1 option. And now, if you or your teammate here from long, let's say your Jet was opping long, or your Sova was long as well, now you have crossfires set up for that original 1v1 situation you just created with 4 different 1v1 opportunities for the enemy team becomes a 50-50 of, can I kill the guy in the crossfire? People aren't going to push the site then. I'll even show this in game. Even when you put the cage where you originally put it, it creates a 1v1, right? When you put the cage where he intended it creates gaps and entryways for the enemy player. And you can still see the trip before you go into the cage, right? If you put your cage deep, like this,
Cage triggered.
now the intent makes more sense, because now you can't see the trip, and they don't get a free 50-50 1v1. So I think the positioning for the cage and where he was doing it, I understand the idea is good. It's where he was putting his cage. That's it for me. Just wanted to point it out. Y'all have a good day.